going on YouTube, and it's your boy HB3 in the building, and today I'm going to talk to y'all about hair health. What you need to know regardless if you're a coarse hair waver, straight hair waver, or medium hair waver. Stay tuned. Alright, like always, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your boy's channel. If you comment, make sure you leave your tips on what you do for your hair, because you can definitely help out some of my subscribers, just like what I'm trying to do right now. You can help the next person by all means. Definitely comment your input, how you feel about hair health. Let's go. I'm going to make this quick as possible. It's a Monday. I'm tired. I know y'all do not feel like hearing me, but let's get into it. So the number one thing that you really want to do when it comes to having a great hair health thing going on and stuff like that is really understanding your hair. You got to understand what you're working with. You got to know what you're working with up there. If you don't understand what you're working with up there, it does not matter what you do. You're going to be doing trial and error forever, and you're going to be killing yourself just trying to figure out what the hell do I use for my hair. So let's try to figure that out first. Best way that you want to do that is, of course, finding out your porosity. Porosity is going to be this major scientific thing that I'm not going to get into discussion about, but you can definitely head over to, matter of fact, I'm going to put the information down in the description below where to go to talk about porosity. But how it really works is you basically do this test that helps you find out pretty much what you need to be putting in your hair, what you need to be doing for your hair. Great test to work. I did it. Every waver I feel should do it. It's really important. So understanding your hair by doing a porosity test is one of the biggest things when it comes to hair health. Let's say the second thing, the second thing is actually managing your hair. And what do you, HB3, what do you mean when it comes to managing your hair? Well, let's talk about that, shall we? You know, you have a daily routine that you're going to be doing all the time, right? You're going to be ragging, you're going to be brushing, you're going to be using product, you're going to be ragging up and brushing and using product, you're going to be shampooing, you're going to be conditioning, you're going to be doing all this stuff that you're supposed to be doing. That's called managing your hair. That is micromanaging your hair. You know how we got micromanaging in the workplace, in the workforce? Well, guess what? You got micromanaging when it comes to your hair. You got set times of when you do things. You want to make sure that you're managing your hair properly. You want to make sure you're ragging up properly. You're shampooing properly. You are conditioning properly. You are brushing properly. You want to make sure you're adding product properly. You want to make sure you're doing all these things that you're supposed to be doing. And of course, they're going to say trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. And of course, more trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. But here's what you need to do. This is what you definitely need to do. Understanding your hair, remember I was talking about the first one, you need to understand what shampoo you need to use. Go out and get a great shampoo that doesn't leave your hair so dry. If you find a shampoo that leaves your hair dry, it's probably got an ingredient in it. I'm not going to talk about that, but it's probably got an ingredient in it that really dries your hair out. Throw it in the trash. Give it to your sister. Give it to someone. Give it to a homeless person. Hey, guess what? A homeless person needs to wash themselves too. Wash their hair too. So give it to a homeless person. Doesn't matter what you do, you stop using it. Whatever it is, it doesn't work for your hair because it dries your hair out. Same goes for products. Don't use products that dry your hair out. And this is what a porosity test really helps you, because it helps you understand what you need to be using. It keep going back to understanding, right? Keeps going back to the understanding part. Ragging up. Oh my God. Ragging up, if you're using 4+ rags, caps, to rag up your hair, guess what? You're clogging up your pores. Your hair's not breathing. You're suffocating your hair. You're suffocating your hair, people. Stop doing it. Definitely stop doing that. You don't need that many damn rags on your head. You don't need that many caps. You don't need that many do-rags or caps on your freaking head. That's too much. You're doing too much. You're just doing too much. And you know I'm simple. Stop doing so much. Same goes for product. You're caking your hair up. Stop putting so much product in your hair because your hair dry. Get a different product that's not going to keep your hair dry. You really don't need a lot of product. Just be honest. You don't need a lot of product to moisturize your hair or to condition your hair. Don't need a lot. So adding is not going to be the solution. to your problem. What you're going to want to do is basically, what you're going to want to do is basically, when you find the right product, is apply this moisturizer properly, evenly through your hair. Just takes a dime size. Most of the time it takes a dime size. If you got the right product to put in your hair, just put it in there, use it. If you need to comb it in, use a comb it through your hair, make sure it gets through and things like that. If you want to brush it in, brush the product in, you can do that as well. Put some on your hands, put a dime size, hey, put it all in, get a good brush session, and get it, thoroughly through your hair is the key. That's what you really want to do. Pomades. Oh man, pomades. So yeah, pomades. So many people have grew up on pomade. So many people have grew up on the Lay Rights, I can't even think of it right now. Mary's. So many people have grew up on Mary's. I'm gonna tell you right now, pomades are not bad. Don't be scared of them. I'm not trying to make you scared of pomades, but don't overuse pomade. Most people say it's the only thing that lays my hair down. It's the only thing that's gonna lay my hair down. Oh, it's not the only thing that's gonna lay your hair down. The brush is what's gonna lay your hair down. Proper training and maintenance and doing it repetition is going to train your hair to lay down properly. It's going to be you that's going to lay your hair down. The rags, the caps are going to lay your hair down. Pomade is not going to lay your hair down the way that you want it to lay your hair down, and at the same time moisturize your hair. It's going to clog up your damn pores, and your hair is going to stay dry, and you're going to damage your hair in the long run. You don't want to do that. It's just stupid. It's just backwards. Simple as that. Of course, if you want to know more about how to really get great hair health, make sure you subscribe to the channel and definitely comment, because when you're commenting down in there and asking questions, I really give more details that I really won't want to speak too much about in the video, because we can talk about things like conditioning when it comes to hot oil treatments, which I've talked about before, but I don't need to get into detail about that. I can just put that in the description, and guess what? I can send you a link to where you can go and you can look at and see where they talk about doing hot oil treatments. But definitely going to put the porosity stuff down in the description below, because you're going to need that information. But with that being said, it was great that you came out. I'm happy that you came here to watch the video. Questions and concerns, get at me. It is your boy HB3. I'm out of here.